unlock yourself. It's the art of brainstorming. Happy Friday, my friend. Friday, April 19th, 2024. Buenos dias. We're going to kick off. Jimmy Zito, he's somewhere out there. Here's that joke of today. Are you ready? I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands. Oh, I just got someone rolling up their eyes on me. Buenos dias. Thank you. I am here every Monday through Friday for some awesome dad jokes. And we're going to kick off. Oh my gosh. Do you guys see this picture? I know it looks, for the non-dog people, what's going to happen? It's Family Friday. We call it Family Friday or other things. So we're going to go ahead and share this tab without the music. We're going to put another song. Isn't that sweet? Look at them. They're the cutest little things. Let's put some music as we watch. Look at that. Look at that. Good morning. And good morning to you too. And of course you. That is so sweet. And let me see if I can play a little bit of the sound, just a little bit. Did you hear them singing? Super, super adorable. All right. So if you are a dog lover, especially for all my Instagram peeps, leave it in the comment. This household here, when we say we go for a walk, it's a family pack walk. That's right. We love our dogs. But anyway, you clicked here because you want to find out, what do you mean about brainstorming, and what does that have to do with turning struggles into solutions? So the quickest recap. And we started on Monday with why we obsess with our problems. And that is when we keep them up here without transferring them, writing them down. And if you know, basically, that's all I'm going to say, because you got to put it to the test. Don't take my word for it. You try it. Now, if you do or have done any of these exercises that we've gone all week, such as the, grabbing posties, putting posties. I have a buddy in Iowa, shout out to Kayla, who puts posties all over her house. All right. And it's a way of, instead of like, what do I need to do today? Or like, what are the reminders? The reminders are everywhere. All right, so it's a cool idea. You could also put posties in your big calendar. If you use big calendars, I love that, because you could, so if something does change, you grab the postie and you move it to another date. All right, because I understand that things happen. So I love those benefits. Then the simple exercise that I use, put in my journal as well, is transferring the writing, getting in the daily habit. That's what we were talking about on Tuesday. Daily habit, and writing that down and pass it, or come up with one solution, just one. We're not asking you to solve the problem, just some ideas that could prompt you there. And then if that gets difficult, we did pros and cons. And I share the tool in Google Sheets. That, I guess, the biggest benefit over that, over writing it somewhere in your journal, it's that you get to share with other people if you're trying to make a decision with a partner or with a big group. And then yesterday, my LinkedIn people, I got crickets from you guys yesterday. We were talking about the whiteboards rule. And we had my crazy husband playing around 3 characters about those benefits and how it's reusable. It's a big visual people could see. And as you can see, this is absolutely all of that from the beginning. It is the art of brainstorming. Or I used to call it brain dumping, right? Getting that off your precious, brilliant mind. And then someone suggested brain releasing. I don't care what you call it. Do you guys see the point in here? It is from here to either a postie where you stick it, where you draw a line, you write it in your journal, get into that practice of coming out, developing that muscle of being solution oriented, and figuring things out on your computer. So if for you, okay, this writing thing is not my jam, I don't like my handwriting, blah 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 blah, I'm not really an artist, blah blah. Everyone's an artist. We were all born being an artist. I'm just saying. And I want to go there. And then you use the computer for the pros and cons, all right, if that's an issue. Or brainstorm, brain dump, brain release, whatever you want to call it, into your computer. Love this quote. There's a lot of beauty in the world. So go hang out and be part of the solution rather than the problem. Like, who saw you find it? Okay, anyway, that's a song that I missed. Anyway, can I get a hot coffee, somebody? It was just Jimmy. I'm messing with him. Although, excuse me, I gotta take a break. Second sip, and it already got cold. I'm not understanding why, because as you know, when Jimmy is hot, he lowers the AC. Patty gets cold. Anyway, which team do you want to be in? The problem-focused team or the solution-oriented? And it's not like an in and out. Guys, come on. When we're in midst of struggles and we're going through all the emotions, you're going to be like, forget all your dumb posties and pros and cons, and we're going to be in the feeling momentarily. I am talking about stepping out, like getting in a daily habit of brainstorming, brain dumping, brain releasing. You choose. So it's basically, let me just, we're gonna, boom, take that out for a second. It's this precious brain. Ooh, thumbnail. Jeez. It's this precious brain being released somewhere. Preferably, if you want more magic to it, do it in pen and paper. Want to get creative, get the whiteboard, do the computer, however. Do it whatever way you desire, okay? There's too many people walking around, and I know them personally, and then when I stay in the suck, when I stay in that dirt, it gets heavy, right? It gets heavy. So let's take out the mold out of our brain. Let's take out all the crusty stuff, put it in a paper, and let's get in that daily habit. That's what I have for the art of brainstorming. It's really a recap, It's a recap of what we've been sharing. Now, I did want to mention something else, because if you need some prompt or some motivation, last week or 2 weeks ago, we had Language Ninjas with a cool video on how to do some deep breathing. And you could do that. And it can get you there. If you want to get fancy, or if you also want to add a new ritual to your creativity. Oh, here we go. Oh, I guess I wasn't sharing the screen. My suggestion is to get moving with things that make you feel relaxed. And of course, we got an example for you, and we're going to go right into it.
Elvis, välkommen!
That's tasty. You hear him snoring? I'm getting sleepy. How about you guys? There's the snoring. Guys, it's okay. That's too cute. That is absolutely adorable. So, if you need any assistance, here's Friday. You know, going to get even a pedicure where they massage like your legs. It is wonderful. Okay. If that's what you do on the weekend and that's what you have scheduled for this weekend, when the massage part comes in, bring in intention. Bring in intention. Bring in intention. And to really take that in for you to woosah for my 90s people, okay? To woosah, take it all in. You're intentionally getting relaxed or letting go, seriously, because you're not in control. Someone else is in control of your legs. All right. So I would say that that's what I plan to do. This weekend when I get my pedicure, it's been pending. And that's my favorite part of getting a pedicure is the massage. Both on the chair when I do it automatically, and then when I get right to the legs, I could certainly fall asleep for sure. So, and I have another one in here because some of us, for those the introverts that need this alone time, awesome. For the extroverts, if you want to grab a friend, you could go ahead and do this. Cucumbers. I put at the dog, the little girl, and even the cat. Hilarious. So by yourself, with somebody else, it really, it's all up to you. So those are, again, deep breathing sessions can be as inspiring. And that's like one of the things that I want to spend time here, and why I love coming here, bringing some ideas, because so many people think they have to block all this time. And here we are in 15 minutes. Even this show, it's some brainstorming. Let me know if it sparked some ideas for you. Drop it in the comment. Let's share it with each other. Maybe you want to pull together some exercises. Let me know how you release from here into paper, and I know in LinkedIn, I put how to unlock yourself, because there's so many of us that walk around like, there ain't no time for creativity, okay? It's time to make money. Or I don't have that. And we're like this growing adults who are just walking around, feeling, let's get in there, feeling hopeless that we're going to put this pressure on our kids. And that has been my first motivation. Hey, mom. Hey, dad. Stop. Stop putting that pressure on your children. You get to be the change you wish to see in your children and your spouse. You, right? And because if you know my background is all in youth development, I worked with many, many, many parents through over 20 plus year career. And that is the one thing I want to stand for. And I decided to make that my own. So I get to share from my examples. So anyway, guys, we hit the 15-minute mark. Yay. So congratulations to you that you got this 15 minutes to brainstorm some ideas, or just to see some ways. And again, everything I share, it's what I do myself or I'm going to do, because no one has it together. Can I get an amen somewhere? Okay. So it's going to be a practice. It's a daily practice of brainstorming, and of course, the daily practice of self-care. I'm sorry, not self-care. That was like 5 years. Self-care equals self-reflection. When you take that time, you care about, you pamper, you can do those things to come back to self-reflect about what's working, what's not, pros and cons, right? And to see how we're going to move forward. Thanks for joining, my friends. Be sure to like, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me. And we are out of here. Bye, everybody. Make it a bye. Yay.